Hey guys, how are we?
Good.
Come on, a little bit more, come on. Come on. Leo is in the room, Leo is here, you guys, getting you excited. So welcome. Show of hands, who's done a startup weekend before? Okay, so you in the pink shirt, on a scale of 1 to fucking awesome, how awesome is it? Awesome. try and do better this time. You didn't win anything. Is that what happened? You didn't win. Your team fall apart. You didn't enjoy yourself. Yeah. Oh, we have an expert in the room. This is good. So, this is kind of what I'm seeing. This is what I can see in your faces. This kind of worry, this anguish, this fear, this concern, this kind of slightly, yeah, look at you, dude. You're participating, you're here for fun. Yeah. No, you look at you, you're scared already. Let's work out why we are here, though. This is quite important, right? Because what we're about to embark on over the next 54 hours is something that is quite magical. It's something that's quite unique, something that's quite unusual. And for those of you who haven't experienced it before, it's going to be quite hard and difficult. This is just a few of the reasons that people say they participate in startup weekends. I just love making stuff. That's kind of innate. That's kind of human. It's a very nice thing. I'm more productive and end up with more creative energy in these 3 days than I do all year. That is true, but by Monday you'll feel knackered. I promise you. Tuesday you'll be tired. It'll be like jet lag. I had this idea for a while, and I've always wondered if it's had legs. Does that resonate with anyone here? Who's had an idea that they've just been waiting to get out? Show of hands. Cool, this is an exciting time. You must be feeling nervous, you must be feeling excited. Are they going to like it? Are people going to want this? Are you going to explain it properly? Exciting times. We're going to talk about the weird family that is up, and it's predominantly up Europe. So this is the weird family that we are all a part of. Luckily, they're actually slightly more attractive. This is the entirety of Up Global over at their summit in Aspen last time. And basically, once a year, they all gather together, work out how they're going to do this. Some guys have recently just come back from Vegas, where all the facilitators and good and great people like me were over there in Vegas having a great old fun time. Not me, I was working. Woo! You were out there, weren't you? You were out there? Oh, was it a good time? Yeah. Yeah. So a big party was thrown. Our sponsors throw this big party for them. We look after them, make them feel loved and superb and celebrated. So, Up is an organisation that I'm going to talk about a little bit later, but I want to talk about just Startup Weekend right now, just what that is. So it was founded a few years ago by a very good friend of mine, Andrew Hyde, and the idea is to give you guys 54 hours to work out whether the ideas that you've been having or want to have are valid, can they work? Also to learn to collaborate. One of the core parts of entrepreneurship in business, anything, is learning how to work with people not like you. One of the big dangers that we have in startup land and tech land is believing that we're right, is believing that we know exactly what we're doing. And actually great businesses are created by great people actually compromising in the same way as you do in a relationship, trying to work around, disagreeing, finding ways forward. So it's really important you kind of keep a nice open mind during that. I seem to have broken, that's okay. So there's lots of lovely picture. This is Berlin, where we do an interesting hack. We've got gamers and makers one sort of weekend after next. I'll be out there. So there's lots of different flavors of startup weekend, lots of different ways of doing things. We're spreading around the world. So this was out in the Ivory Coast. You know, we're talking about places that couldn't be more dissimilar to here. These people don't have any money at all. They don't really have much. They don't have oil. They don't have social security. They don't have nice houses. They don't have beautiful fields. They don't have beautiful people around them. They are, unfortunately, you know, entrepreneurship is a real way out, a real hope, a real opportunity for them. So it's really inspiring to be part of something that allows you to go out there and really try and help them create something meaningful. That's Victoria, who made the deck. I'm going backwards. That's me. She made this deck for me because I had to step in at the last minute. So she sent me her deck, which is why I don't really know what's coming next. But she's awesome. Do follow her on Twitter and say hi. Say thanks for the deck. Thanks for being amazing. That's me. That's what I look like when I'm sitting down laughing at someone else. This is Up Global. Up Global is it's actually 5 products now, as I was corrected earlier. But we'll talk about 3. Startup Weekend. If you're at it, you'll know what that is by the end of this weekend. There's also Startup Digest, which is an email newsletter that lets you know all sorts of fun, cool, interesting events that are going on in your area. You can sign up for those. So that I'm a big follower of the London one. It lets me know all the cool events that are going on. Not only Startup Weekend, but also things like hacker meetups, business meetups, social media marketing meetups, all the kind of fun, cool stuff that you need to know if you want to be successful. And we're in 661 cities, 120 countries, 1,200 events a year. That's an incredible amount of activity that's going on. So if you like it here, you can find one. So next week you can go to Liège if you want to. Weekend after that you can go to Brussels. You can basically spend your entire life going around from Startup Weekend to Startup Weekend, learning more and more about it. But what is it? Well, it's awesome. And the reason it's awesome is we're powered by some incredible sponsors. These are our big top-level sponsors. They're the people who look after us and make sure that Up Europe and Up Global makes sense. Google for Entrepreneurs, that's pretty kick-ass. They're quite awesome. They're quite nice. They threw what looked like a kick-ass party at Vegas, right? Big pool party. And God, they've got more money than God, literally. .co, everyone who's here gets a free .co domain. I believe Julia and the team will be emailing details about that. Is that right? So you can get whatever you want. .co domain that comes free with it. Amazon Web Service, again, free hosting provided for you technical people, free cloud technology for you there. Coca-Cola, they're sponsoring because they're looking at how their sort of scale and their brand can be used to diversify offerings. So have you seen some of the interesting stuff they've been doing in Africa? If you ever traveled to Africa, or if you ever traveled around the world, you'll notice that Coca-Cola is in more places than anywhere else in the world. Like literally, you can go to the top of Everest and there's a Coca-Cola machine. You can go to the middle of Zimbabwe and find a Coca-Cola machine. What Coca-Cola are looking at and why they're interested in working with us is looking at how they can use that network to deliver things like aid, resources, and education. That's pretty awesome for people who make sugar water. That's quite incredible. They're beginning to look at the sort of ways they can use their scale to help small businesses. And I don't even like Coca-Cola, but I do think the fact they do that is incredible. However, much more importantly, much more local, we've got some incredible sponsors here. DMB, Know It, and Media Arena. They're the people who are paying all of the sort of costs here. So give it up for these guys, firstly. Clap, clap, clap now. And then we have the Bibliotech of Bergen, where we were on Wednesday and hosted us while I did some more talking and shouting. These people are awesome. These people look after you, they give money, they make sure this stuff can happen. But they are not as awesome as these people. Can the team please stand up and receive your praise and thanks for having got this off the ground and making sure all you do. Yeah, come on! Right then. This weekend, here is a series of gifts that Victoria has put together to explain how you're going to feel. First one is you're going to feel excited. You're going to feel like this. You're going to be so excited. You're going to have all these ideas, and you're going to be so enthusiastic. Someone's going to tell you about an iPad app, an iPhone app. Someone's going to tell you about a business you never thought was possible. You're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to be listening to these pictures in a few minutes. You're going to be getting really excited, and you're going to think, oh my God, I want to work on everything. But you can't. You have to pick something. You're not going to sleep much. You're going to be tired. You're going to cry. You're going to feel like you've just come back from a 24-hour flight from Sydney and had to go straight into a conference or a meeting or an argument with your housemate. It's going to hurt. You're going to feel grumpy, miserable, and lonely. It's not going to be fun. But you're also going to think, hey, look what I did. I'm awesome. I'm great. I achieved something magical. Yeah? That's pretty good. I do like that gift a lot. I think that's a good one. You're going to meet awesome people. I don't know how many of you know each other here. You're going to make friendships. You're going to make maybe even relationships, maybe even babies. But you're certainly going to try and build businesses. And that's the most important thing. However, you're working with strangers. You're working with people you don't know. They're going to have these ideas. They're going to say things. I think, why are you saying that? I don't want to hear your opinion. My idea is beautiful. I am right. You are wrong. I don't even know you. Why should I be nice to you? I don't want your opinion. Let me just get on with it. And you're going to feel disappointed. You're going to feel really, really annoyed. You're going to hit a moment, probably about tomorrow afternoon, when you think, they are idiots. this would be so brilliant if it was mine, if I was just left on my own, if I could just let them do what I wanted them to do, it would be so much better. But great art and great business isn't created like that. It's not created by that way. It's created through compromise. It's created through understanding. You're going to try new things, like Arnie here, doing a little bit of ballet. Not the greatest of physical movers, but those pecs are something I continuously aspire to, as you can see. On the Sunday, this is what you're going to feel like. You're going to feel like a Hulk, putting on Hulk hands. You're going to think, we've smashed this. Look at what you've achieved, what you've created, how you feel. Where you started today to where you ended up on Sunday is going to be a huge journey. Maybe with tears, maybe with laughter, maybe with high fives. A recent hackathon I was at, this company had built an entire product, and then they were celebrating on Saturday because they were so confident on Sunday. All we have to do tomorrow is prepare the pitch, guys. This is awesome. And they were cheering with glasses of red wine, which they bought. And one of the pitchers, the guy who managed to kind of bring the team together, and he dropped his glass of wine on the developer's laptop. And that laptop stopped working, and the product vanished. And then on Sunday, they had to create an entirely new product, new deck. There was a lot of rice thrown around on the computers. There were lots of tears. There was shouting. There was swearing. There was anger. And luckily, the developer did get a new machine. You're going to feel excited, but you're also going to feel pretty knocked out, right? You're going to feel pretty disheartened sometimes. You're going to think, I didn't quite get there. But you're still going to go and pitch the best you can possibly do. You're going to try your absolute hardest. You're going to try and make sure that you let every one of the judges know how hard you've worked, what you've tried to create, and what that means. So, tonight, we've got pitching. We're going to form some teams, right? We're going to vote on the best ideas you see. You're going to form some teams. Then tonight, you're going to sit. You're going to have a little brain dump. You're going to work out what this idea means. What's the pitch? What are the next steps you can do? What can you achieve over the next 54 hours that's going to generate something? And we're not looking for complete finished products, right? We're looking for the smallest possible thing you can do to demonstrate it. Now, some of you will build everything. You'll build the entire thing. Some of you will just come up with a very comprehensive deck. But we don't really want too much about business and numbers. We'd like to talk about more of the ideas, what you're trying to do, how you're going to try and achieve it, why you're the people to do it. Okay, so don't get too lost in sort of how you're going to raise money, what are the costs, right? It's not about that. You're too early for that. We're not at that stage. We're at the stage where we're trying to form and create businesses, trying to create meaningful products that are understandable and tangible to the judges so they can best understand your potential. Is that clear? So, this is Maslow's needs hierarchy. You may have seen this. We've added a little bit on the bottom, which is internet being the most essential capacity for life. Without internet, there is nothing. We all know that. People used to believe it was air and water, but definitely it's the internet. Then it's air, shelter, water, food, and we move on until we hit self-actualization at the top of the creative and celebrated people. But internet is the key of all things. We're really lucky. The internet in this place is incredible. I've been enjoying it. And I hope you all have too. I'm sure you can tolerate Game of Thrones if you're being free and frisky, but try not to look at too much porn. We have Twitter hashtags so that we can be socially enabled and self-actualized and spread the word. Whatever you're doing, if you ever take a moment, you're having fun, you're having a bad time, do tweet about it. Do tweet about your feelings on this hashtag. People are watching it. Talk about what you're seeing. Talk about how you're feeling, how the experience is making you feel. Share that, if only for yourself, if only to sort of use Twitter as a diary of your own emotional feelings. It's a very useful thing to do. I've gone backwards again. Keep waving my hands around, you see, that's the problem. I've gone through this bit. There we are. Right then.
Just switch to take the SW at the end of the hashtag.
Oh, really? Why have you done that?
Yeah,
You should have done it that way. Do it my way, and then do it his way, both times. So Bergen SW. Okay, hashtag Bergen SW. My apologies. So, who's ready to pitch? Right, good, okay. Everyone stand up. Everyone come and gather around. We're going to play some warm-up games. Get you feeling frisky, get you excited. Come on. This is going to be fun. I know the room is really dull, but it doesn't mean really dull. Right, come on, stand up, everybody. Come on, gather, 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 gather. Gather, not stand where you are. To the front, it's like a group. Like people, that's it. Well done, like a crowd. Come on down, gather, gather, gather. Right. Okay, so first thing we're going to do. Everyone knows rock, paper, scissors. Yeah. Right. So we're going to play the world's largest game of that. Okay. What you need to do is you turn to the person to your right and you play. Okay. And if you don't win, right? If you don't win, right, you have to leave the circle. Don't worry, you're going to come back to the circle, and we're going to see who wins. Okay. And then we're going to play this game on Sunday and see if anyone's got better. Okay. So we're going to turn. Ready? I'm going to start with you, and then we'll go. Okay.
What shall I do?
You should play rock, paper, scissors, stone.
Ah.
Yeah? Go. Come on.
Rock. No.
1, 2, 3.
Oh. Yeah. Cool. Keep going. Go. Go.
Ah.
Come on. That did look like a change there, man. That was.
Oh.
You're out. So that's it.
No.
That's it. Good work. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on, guys. You need to...
I'm not familiar with this.
So, rock.
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 This is rock.
Paper.
Paper. Scissors. Scissor.
Okay.
So
Paper beats rock. Whoa. Right. Rock beats scissors because it blunts them.
Ah.
Yes. How have you not played this girl? What happened to your childhood? Did you just emerge this size?
Norway. You know.
Oh,
we
I
are.
see. Norway. Okay. And then what else? Rock beats paper, paper beats rock, scissors, scissors. Yeah, you understand?
We have lava.
Oh, we don't do lava. Lava.
So,
Too creative. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Cool. Keep going. Keep going. You lost, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But you did well. Cool. Oh! Go, go, go! Good run. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Come on. Oh, he's on a streak. He's on a hot streak. Oh, come on, this guy's in a bubble here. Come on, someone's got to take it down. I like it. I like how you looked in his eyes as well. You were like, I'm reading this. Oh, God, come on. This guy's invincible. Come on. Go, go, go! Oh. You see who's practice. There's obviously people who have spent far too long playing this game as a child. Go, go, go! 2, 3, 3. Yeah. Two items. I like that. Man, that's very casual. I like that.
Oh, what you playing, kids? Oh, yeah.
Coming to the end. Wow. Okay. 2, 3. Yeah. Keep going. Anyone. You really want to destroy them. Oh. That was close. You almost had it. Oh. Anyone next? Wow. Who's next? Come on. Take him on. Take him on. Wow. Soulmates. It's a love game. Oh. Come on. Has anyone not played? Are you going to play again? Come on! We're going to now play a pitch game since you won. I need one other volunteer. Come on, volunteering, you know, it's that act. Yeah? Beautiful. This is a good spirit. Well done. Right. So, we're going to play a game. Does everyone know Dave McClure? Follow Dave McClure. He's the founder of 500 Startups, and he was one of the first engineers at PayPal. Insanely smart guy. Travels around Europe. Big fan of Europe. Invests in a lot of European startups. He has this great game called Half Baked, which it does help if we be a bit more drunk to play. But Half Baked is the great way to practice pitching. What you do is you pick a word. One person picks a word. They keep it in their head. When they have the word in their head, just one word, could be any word, they say ready. And then a second person, they think of a word and they say ready. When you both have a word, one person says it, second person follows. So it could be cheese, unicorn, and then a third person has to pitch what business cheese unicorn is, okay? I'll demonstrate. So I need you to think of a word, and then I need you to think of a word, and then I will pitch it, okay? So when you've got the word in your head, you say ready. When you've got a word in your head, you say ready. Ready? Yeah? Are you ready? Okay. Go. Elephant chick. Okay, so Elephant Chick is a new fast food restaurant. Many people enjoy things like KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, but everyone realizes the portion sizes are too small. By crossing chicken with elephants, we can create gigantic chickens. They're a sort of large-scale, it's almost like a cross between a cow, a pig, an elephant, and a chicken. And what we do is we walk that elephant to your house. Now, using some very complicated technology, some bioengineering that Julia will explain later, she's the CTO on this, it can fundamentally, chromosomally, self-cook itself. It starts to cook in front of your house, it warms up, and then through some engineering, it coats itself in a nice breaded flavour. And there you have the world's deepest fried elephant outside your house. You invite your friends around, and you have a big party. Now, we know it's a novel idea, but we think the market opportunity is huge. There are at least 65 million people in America, all of which have a weight problem. They're desperately looking to eat more food. They are not getting enough food. How much food they eat, they need this. So we believe there's a huge market opportunity there for an elephant that walks to your house, cooks itself, and enables you to eat it. And that is Elephant Chick. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so it makes sense? You get the idea? Okay, so what's the best way for us to do this? We can either do it in groups, or we can kind of we can do sort of pitch offs, which are quite complicated. What do you want to do? Do you want to do it in groups? We'll get warmed up, and then we'll do like a little sort of competition. Okay, so you three, you're going to play. You three. You three are team. You three here. You three behind you for a team. You three are team. Clear? You three are team. We have. You three are team. You three are a team. Okay. Perfect. You three are a team. Okay. Okay. Anyone not got a team? Oh, dude. Right. You three are a team. Okay. So it doesn't matter who starts with, but all you have to do is basically just pick someone who's going to pitch or someone's going to start. So word, pitch. You go word, pitch. That's it. And then you keep rotating. Yeah. Got it? Go. Come on. Yes. No, we're picking groups.
Don't make it too complicated. Come on. Banana. Okay, so we invented grand technology to clean a banana with a door. As long as we have information doors, we can just open it. The secret of this business is what's the word? The land has some setting thing. So we'll build that for all the houses and we'll follow up with somebody's opening cleaning the banana with the doors. Because it will be simplified. That'll work. That's the name. Yeah, like pushing, pulling, pushing. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay, so yes. Yeah, dress. Oh well.
This would be a ranch here. The dress. Now, you combine those two. Our towels. So, when you get home, when you want to take a shower, you can take your towel. Take your towel. Also, if you're in the disco, so take a towel. I'm here.
So, take that or what's your request? Everybody have sound?
Okay. Okay, so who wants to play? And come up here and play the game. And who really enjoyed it and they thought, oh, I like this is fun.
Soundtrack.
Yeah, good man.
More gear is needed.
Cool. Right, we've got you two. We need one more. Come on.
Round of applause.
Right. We're going to do this 3 times, and through an audience vote by clapping and cheering, we're going to work out which of you was the best, okay? So we're going to start with this, we're going to go word, pitch, okay? Are you ready? 3 words?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, let's go.
Car, green.
Car green or green car? Pitch.
Green car. Okay, green car is the new model of renting new cars, small cars in big cities like London, New York, Los Angeles. They have very interesting concept of charging by hour, not by day, for example. So that is very affordable. They are part of the of the clubs that you can participate just with a very small amount of money, $50, and you can have this club around your neighborhood. You don't need to pay insurance. You don't need to pay about amortization. You just go there, take the car, bring it back. When you bring the car back, you can also have some bonuses if you refill it or clean the car. At the same time, mostly the biggest cities, let's focus in US. It's New York, Los Angeles. Okay, let's say it's a half population of the US lives in big cities. That is about 125 million. From 125 million, let's say maybe half of the population, that's households. Each household has one car, for example. So that is like 50 or let's say about 60 million people. But let's say of these households, not all lives in the centrum. That's around 10%, let's say, or 20. Let's say 10%. 6 million.
Yeah. Don't worry about the numbers.
Okay.
What do you need?
I want to say that there is a pretty decent demand there, and there is a very good concept. And if it's even develop a little bit further, maybe expand and beat some other companies like Avis, Captain.
So Green Car is a sort of sharing economy, car letting business. Very good. Awesome. Give them a round of applause. Okay. You've got to think of a word and you're going to be pitching.
Cool.
You ready with your word? Yep. Yeah. You ready with your word? Yeah. Sure. Word, pitch.
Education.
Magic. Okay. So I'm going to take a spin-off of Harry Potter's movie. This is a school where we're going to teach magic. It's going to be incorporated into education, so we're going to make normal education fun with magic. It's going to be quite simple because we're going to take everyday education and spin it off into magic. So if you take 1 + 1, it's going to equal 2, but this is going to be a magical 2. It's going to be way better than a normal mathematical 2. What we need for this is people with innovative thinking, creative thinking, people who are willing to think differently, like the things you see, life hacks, stuff like that. That's very popular nowadays. We're going to use that, incorporate it into the normal education that we have nowadays. We're going to make it magical. We're going to make it so much better. Thank you.
Word, pitch.
Right.
Yeah. Word, pitch.
Space.
Space, fast space. Go.
Okay, fast space is a new method of thinking. Yeah, because in this world everything is getting smaller and smaller. We need to have better space. Like in the living room, you can make something a box where you can have better space on every drawer. You can manage those spaces with a bracket. This bracket is easy to make, and it's cheap, and people can use it everywhere. So you can manage your stuff much better with. I don't remember.
Fast space.
Fast space.
Very good. We had Green Car. Alright? If you think Green Car was good, give me a big shout. We had Magic Education. Who thought Magic Education was good? And Fast Space, where the business owner couldn't even remember his own brand. Think about Fast Space. Okay, cool. Fun's over. Back to your seats. I'm going to explain how the pitching process is going to work. We're going to have to start taking some notes, and then we are going to start listening to pitches. We're going to start noting, and the start of the weekend is going to officially, properly begin. So, the pitches that you're about to see, perform, and engage with, they are 60 seconds. No more than 60 seconds. When 60 seconds come, my phone will make an alarm wherever you are in that pitch. I don't care if you've only just started. I don't care if you're only just going to get your own name out of your mouth. Your time is done, and I will usher you on. Okay? Is that clear? Everyone understands? Okay. There is no deviation. 60 seconds. This is tough. 60 seconds is not a long time. Okay? Really try and follow this format. It will help. If you do want to take notes, please take notes. Who are you? How are you going to save the world? You know, what is your big idea, right? What is it you are doing? Is it fast space, the revolutionary new draw management technology? Is it green car, the revolutionary new way to manage cars in big cities? Or is it magic education, which is seemingly just magic with education applied to it? Right? Who are you? What's your name? What are you going to be building? What do you need to make that happen? Is it you need developers, you need business guys, you need designers, you need experts in the field? So say what it is that you're looking for so people know, right? Don't come up, if you're a sort of developer and you say, I'm going to be building a new version of Linux and what I need is more designers or developers. Say what it is you need, right? Absolutely make that clear, because there's a whole bunch of different skills in this room. And it really helps to form teams that the skills are all aligned. What we don't want is a bunch of idea people on one side and a bunch of developers on the other, because it just doesn't really help everyone. The aim is to collaborate, okay? Don't feel shy. Do not be afraid. Everyone here is your friend. They've either beaten you to rock, paper, scissors, stone, or they have pitched you a mad, crazy contact like milk bubble, right? You've seen the worst of them already, right? That's as bad as they get. They're either highly competitive on a children's game, or they try and ruin you by coming up with really hard, annoying words that you don't know in a pitch contest, right? They're all nice people. You're all here for the same reason. Don't be afraid of each other. There's no need to, okay? Please don't be. Please don't be. Ordinarily, we'd have, if it was a bigger room, we'd have a microphone. We don't need a microphone, but you do need to use your big, loud speaking voice. You do need to make sure you talk nice and loudly. Look around the room. Be open. Don't look at the floor a bit mumble. Look, right? Look up. Be proud of what you're doing. Even if no one loves your idea, the fact you've got up in front of other people and talked about your idea means that you're awesome. It means that you're amazing. It means that you're doing the right thing. You could be like this guy if you need to be. You need to feel sexy with a gigantic microphone. Whatever you need to give yourself that confidence, you can do it. There's a nice, you need to imagine you're holding a glittery microphone. I don't know what she's done with this deck. This is madness, this deck here. What is this? Look at this! That's what she's given me. If you need to dress like that, by all means do. The reason for it is to stand out, right? Make sure you stand out. Maybe wear a nice bright green jacket, stand out, be clear, right? Come along, right? Be clear, make yourself known, make sure people remember you, right? Stand out, stand for what you believe in. Believe in it, right? Believe in what you're pitching. Sell it to me. Make me want to work for you. Make me want to give you 54 hours of my weekend that I have paid for to be here to help you achieve your vision. Maybe we're going to build the next business together. Maybe we're going to be the next Apple. Maybe you are Steve Jobs and mine wasn't it. You don't know what can happen. Okay? So, we're going to start the pitching process. I don't know how Julia wants to do this, but I would say, for all of those of you who want to pitch, if you queue up starting here, where I am, that's it. Look how scared you are. Come on, this is exciting. This could be the first step in a new life. Amazing. You queue up, right? Queue up, people. Come on. Come on. We have a microphone? Okay. Okay, so for the pitches, we're going to ask you to use the microphone. Okay. Just a quick run. So while you're forming, for those of you who don't know how to use the microphone goes near your mouth. The microphone does not wander away from your mouth. If you don't know how to hold a microphone, you don't know what you're doing, just stick it to the bottom of your chin like this, and just rest it there, and that way it doesn't need to go anywhere. You'll know if it's going away, okay? And if you're someone like me who likes waving his hands around, just stick it there and be comfortable. Okay? You happy? Are you ready? Okay, let me get my cock ready. I know. You've got 60 seconds. Are you feeling comfortable?
Yes, I tried it in 40 seconds.
Oh, it's only 40 seconds. You've got 20 seconds spare. Okay, I'll hold you to that. Okay, right. La la la. Timer, 1 minute. It's not a long time, is it?
I know.
Got a timer here.
Oh, yeah? You still are. Right then. Say who you are, how you're going to save the world, and why you're awesome.
Christian Boone. I'm an artist. Working title Kapow. My idea is to start up a music and sound design company directly towards the computer game industry, both local and national. The idea is also because computer games companies tend to forget about sound and music in their games. Last-minute operations are often created. My skills I have: creative software, video, sound, music, design, photo, web. Skills I need: programming, 3D design, and marketing. Why should you join me? Because we can make a kick-ass company CV in no time. It's an exploding industry. We do it like not like this, because we will be a part of the game company from the start until the end. Yeah.
Awesome! Great time. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to go over the name. Write your name. Write down what the idea is. Okay. Are you going to do a squeaky voice pitch?
I have some. I was at Wednesday with Marlene.
Oh yes.
And she told me that I have to start my pitch with a bang, and I have to end it with a bang.
Yeah. Right. Are you ready? Do you know what you're pitching? Do you know who you are? I know you've got balloons, but do you know everything else? Ready?
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to hold the balloon or something?
Yeah, you can hold the balloon so I can stick it. You can be my assistant. Okay. My idea is Dan Evan Högland, and I have something that we call the Solarpedia. And that's a new economy for energy saving. I think in the future a lot of people will be using solar power, and I want to make a website or like a social media kind of stuff that will help people to collaborate and make a community with the solar savers. And what I need is creative people who can help me with different stuff, maybe marketing, designers, and other people who are environmentally interested. So if you want to join my group, I want you to write the name of this paper up here. Oh.
Who's got next? And Ruth, you ready? Awesome. Bring it on, Ruth. Let's go. Let's do this.
Hi everybody, my name's Ruth. I'm a director, producer, and I've worked on lots of shows for Animal Planet, for BBC and Discovery, award-winning shows, some in there. I actually have a project called Little Wild Worlds, and it's a multimedia project for small little kids. It's for 2 to 4 year olds, and it's to bridge the gap between all that fantasy rubbish that's on TV and in the media and everywhere on tablets. And it will combine really stylistic cut-out animation with realistic behavior, characters, and the look of it as well, with realistic textures. I'm looking in my team for technical people, web developers, and people to help make the interactive game to go with this. It's primarily a TV series, a 26-part. I'm also looking for any other technical gurus or people that might have other ideas to take this to other platforms, such as fashion design, etc., and toys. Thank you. Okay.
Sketch your idea over there. Who's next?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Okay, my name is Thomas, and I want to pitch an idea which is called Stock Vario. And it's an app that audio-visually shows momentum in stocks. This is a problem for the need for this app is for traders, amateur traders like myself. I trade stocks,
and I don't look at the computer all the time in the stocks. So I want audio visually to tell me if there is momentum in the stock, and then I can just jump on that stock and I can make a lot of money. And this app, I need people with knowledge of this, and we can help people get really rich, and we can be rich, and that's it.
There we are. Lovely. Thank you very, very much. Cool. Next up there, lovely. Hey, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Right then, let's do this. Bring it on.
Hello. So my niece is turning 3 soon, and I want to throw her a huge party based on her favorite movie, Frozen.
Wow.
So I've contributed a whole bunch of ideas, cake decorating, and all that sort of thing, but I have no time to do it. So I thought, what if I could go online and find some local help to send out invitations, manage RSVPs, pick up and buy things, decorate the place, clean the house, and every other million different things needed to plan a party. So that way I could get a pretty kick-ass party without lifting a finger and at a fraction of the cost, because I'm using spare capacity in the labor market. That's basically students or people looking for part-time work. I'm a full-time entrepreneur at New Scotland's fucking incubator, and I'm looking for some technical people, designers, some awesome developers and designers. And I just want you to think before act. That's it, thank you.
Very good. Very good. You ready to be going? Yes.
Hi, my name is Kittle. I think I have a very low-tech solution which can have a very big impact for a lot of people. This is my birthday. This is my little low-tech thing. The concept is, when you have a disaster in the world, you have to act quickly. Medication is important. These are from plastic. They can be washed, sterilized quite easily. When you fill it, or if you'll use your medication, or read or do something in your, for instance, refugee tent, you can use a lamp, and that also makes hope.
What are you looking for?
I don't know how to scale this. Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay. The green jacket man himself. Ready? Okay.
Yes. Hi guys. Are you ready for my phone? My name is Ionut. My day is to develop a platform that helps people repair their cars at the lowest price and at the best body shop. Simply upload a photo of your car damage, receive bids from local body shops, and choose the winning bid. The idea is awesome because we make car repair easy, convenient, and transparent, allowing body shops to bid on repairing instantly. We provide car owners the possibility of receiving a lot of offers from repair shops nearby without having to visit each of them. At the same time, the body shops promote their service efficiently and get new customers. I'm a doer. I have already founded 2 companies. One of them was a successful exit, and the other one was a big fail. I've raised 50k euros in a seed round, so I think I have some experience in startup world. What do I need in my team? Some ninjas, great coders and designers. But if you have any skills that can help in this business, let's talk.
Ready?
Yeah, I cut the line.
Come on, pay attention. It's fine.
Hi, my name is Martin. Have any of you heard about sharing economy? Have you heard about Airbnb? Yes? Yeah, great. So I have a big problem. I'm actually leaving to New York tomorrow. Yes, that's true. And at home, I have a little dog. And I'm leaving tomorrow, and I have nobody to watch my dog. So I want to build a web platform for sharing economy and dog sitters, and you can have a platform where you can get somebody else to watch your pets. So that's my idea. I look for creative people who like this idea and who also have pets, who who also share this problem with me. And maybe somebody who can watch my dog tomorrow.
Who's next? You ready? Okay, let's do this.
Okay, thank you. Hi, I'm Loredana. The reason I am here is that I like to create and I love creating and developing my my creative skills. That's why I create this unique, special handmade necklaces, jewelries. The reason why I'm here is to bring together some professionals which could help me selling, exactly marketing and sales, so that I bring up a great, awesome brand for jewelries, handmade jewelries. The reason why you should hang out with me and make a great brand is that I will give you the joy of sharing beauty in a different and a special way. That's why give me a shout out. Thank you.
Cool. Any more? Who's next? Are you the last? You last? Yeah. Oh, we got another pitch. Good. Keep them coming, guys. Come on. Ready? You're not ready? You want to take a shot? Ready? Come on. Do this.
Come on, you're ready. Come on.
Go for it.
Come on.
Okay. Okay, hi guys, my name is Zinit there, and I'll be talking something linked to the cabriolet car. So what this is, it's a jacket, and you press a button or something on your button on your phone, and then you just this thing just pops right out like on a cabriolet car when it's gonna rain, and then you just pop it back down when it stops raining. So if you're like me and doesn't like to bring the umbrella with, and you don't end up using the umbrella, and it's a pain in the ass. And I'll be needing a design mechanic, no, a product designer and a mechanic. So, yeah.
Any more? You've got 20 seconds left. Anything else you want to say? You want to say hi to your mum? No? Cool. All right, good work. You ready? Do this.
Hey, actually, I'm coming from Poland. I live here almost 2 years now. I'm working like an engineer in a design office. But what I'm really passionate about is to work with people and for people. So what I'm thinking now, there is many foreigners here as well, and we always have the problem that we have to learn language because we live in a foreign country. So I'm thinking about summer summer language school. To learn Norwegian or English, other language with fun. Because now actually live in a small town in Kristiansand, so I have not so much to choose from. Maybe in Oslo there is many options to choose from, but even in Bergen I can do anything during summer. So I think I need people who are passionate to work with other people, who can teach actually another language, who can spend some time to work with foreigners and show them around. Yeah, that's basically.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Good work. Okay. We've got a few more minutes left on the clock. We could get another, looking at the clock, we could get another 7 more pitches in. Does anyone else want to pitch? You sure? After this, I'm going to close the pitching. So, any last ideas you think, I really want to get a pitch in? Yep. Yeah? Any more? Yeah? Join the queue, dude. Join the queue. Come on. Cool. Morton's back. Yeah. He's realised that not only has he left his cat at home, he's probably not organised something else. Probably needs a web app to manage himself. Any more? Any more for any more? Okay. Bring it. Let's do this.
Yes. Hello. Okay. My name is Roger. I want to make a very small and fun app, very easy app. I want to make a story together with a friend, and it's a video movie. I send a title. Every movie begins with a title. Example, the boy, and then I send it to a friend, and then he has to be creative and make something out of that title. And it's very short, like 5 seconds. You then send that back to me, and then I make something based on what he sent it. So we are making small videos together, with friends, and that's very fun and cool. And yeah, awesome.
What do you need?
I need a developer and some developer, designer, business salespersons, and yeah. Did you understand that? Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Who's next? Cool. Another idea. I like it.
Yeah. There we go. Yes, I'm still Morten, and I have a new idea. This is by far the most silly idea tonight, and if you can top it, please take the challenge. So this is an application for your phone called Rank My Plank. And this is a silly application where you use your front camera on your phone to film yourself while doing the exercise, the plank, as I'm going to demonstrate now. And as you can see, if you hold your plank, it's very painful. And if you film it with your front camera, it will be very funny for other people to watch. So you can post like the 10 last seconds because you start making funny faces.
Yeah, you ready? Last minute edition. I'm not ready. You're not ready? Good. Too late. Let's go. Okay, you ready? Go.
I'm Frank. Do marketing, and I want to help every one of you who's in a startup hopefully gain customers, get more customers than you will ever dream of. I'll make it very cheap, like not if you advertise in newspapers and people just clicking the pages, not interested, you can still pay for that advertisement and for the distribution of that newspaper. We don't do that. Other side. We charge a few percent of each purchase already made. We bring customers from all over, even tourists in this town.
And what do you need?
People interested in making money for their own new starting company. That's all. Also, if you don't believe me, join me tonight on a pub. I'll show you live.
Here we go. Ready, big guy?
Yeah, I haven't thought this through, but
good.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Okay, so this app is called Ad Offer. So if I've been on a vacation with these three people, I only have a picture of the group, but not from individuals, right? So these people can add as many photos to as they want to the picture I have put out first, and yeah, and then I click end at the end when I want to stop from people adding pictures on my continuously. These people add photos, and then yeah, at the end the app automatically compromises all the photos that people have been adding on my photo, and you can choose a song and whatever, and then at the end you have like a completed vacation, from all pictures.
What do you need?
I need an app designer and creative people.
Cool. Good work. Okay. Any more for any more? This is everyone is happy. There's no one sitting here thinking I'm too scared to pitch my idea. No one wants to whisper an idea in my ear and I'll pitch it on your behalf. Everyone is happy. All ideas are out. All ideas are up here. No one's sitting on the next Facebook, Google, Twitter. No, you're all happy.
Can I just pitch one?
You want to do one more?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Come on. Got time. We've got 2 minutes.
Okay, 2 minutes.
No. You've got 1 minute.
Yeah.
We all have 2 minutes.
Okay, this is a time management app. When you have a flexi job, you don't always keep up with the time. You work on one kind of project. So this is very easy. You make a title of that project or thing you have, and then it will become a stopwatch. So then if you press like on the title, it begins. Now, I will begin my work today, and I'm working through the day, and I'm done pressing it, and then I'm done. Like, so it's a very good way to show yourself how long you've been working on a project. And it's also, I'm thinking on, you can get together as a team, so people can see how much, because when I'm working in a team, I want people to also be working. I want people.
What do you need?
I want to know people are working. I need developers and awesome people and technicals.
Cool.
Sales.
Okay. Last time, right? No more ideas left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, all the ideas are in. That's good. Okay, so now what's going to happen is you're all going to be given 3 very valuable golden stickers, commonly referred to as post-it notes. Each one of these counts as 1 vote. And what you're going to do is you're going to go around, talk to the founders of these great businesses that are sitting up here, and you're going to talk about, get some details. I'm sure I've got some questions. What bits do you need to understand? And then you're going to vote. If you like the idea, you're going to give them a beautiful post-it note kiss upon that idea. And then, after that's all done and we've all put our post-it notes up, we're going to see who's got the most post-it notes. And we're going to form teams of 6 teams, is that right? See how many? We'll see how many we get. But it's going to be the top ideas that win, okay? So some of your ideas are going to get kicked to the curb and shot. And I apologise about that, but that's just life, okay? So, if you'd like to sort of form some sort of a cube, we're going to walk up and around. We're going to be trying orderly, and I'll give you your 3 golden tickets, of which you get to decide. All of those of you who are brave enough to stand up in front of you all, you now get to judge them. Right? Which is probably what you like to do, isn't it? So, there are 3 golden tickets. You're each going to place 1 golden ticket on each of the ideas that you like. Okay? That makes sense? Everyone happy? Wow. Really? Let's try that again. Is everyone happy? Yeah! Thank you! Oh, okay. Right. Come and get your golden tickets and we'll go and stick them on the ideas of magic. Not you. At pace. Come on. There's like beers to be had and drinks to be done and ideas and businesses to be formed. Nobody wants to put any stickers on any of the ideas. There we are, sir. Lovely. Go and find the people. If you did pitch, go and stand near your ideas so people can talk to you and you can find out all sorts of lovely information from them. Remember, you've kind of got another opportunity to pitch people, meet them, find your teams, find your potential team member. Okay? Stand near your ideas, people, if you pitched. Golden tickets.
Is it actually recording? It's a question to ask you, but it's actually recording.
What's up?
The people who pitch should get voted.
Yeah, everyone gets voted.
Go through your ideas and tell them all. Yeah, you go on. No, you can go.
I just plugged it in because he's running out of power.
Oh, cool, thanks.
Crazy.